Okay, so the next topic is HIV, which is an important one. Okay, what does HIV stands for? Human. Okay, human. Immunodeficiency. Immunodeficiency virus. Okay, and the effect is called as AIDS. What does AIDS stand for? Acquired. Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Okay, what is the difference between disease and syndrome? Mm, no, sadly, no. Okay, it's related to like um, symptoms. Okay, I'm giving you a chance to like rephrase it. Symptoms, not the effects. The symptoms. Okay, syndrome is a collection of symptoms when when someone encounter many diseases at the same time. You can say. Okay, so I'm telling you, in AIDS the person have lots of diseases at the same time. He could have diabetes, he could have the weak, due to a weak immune system, their effects on liver, and all the systems are affected because the white blood cells are affected. When some germ enters in our body, because our white blood cells are not in good position, they are occupied by the HIV, they are unhealthy, oh sorry, they are not effective, or if you can say they are not unhealthy, but they are modified one, so they are not effective against certain type of bacteria or certain type of viruses in our body. So our body can easily get infected, or may show the effects of infection very quickly. And because there are many together, many, so it's called as syndrome. Okay. Okay, so how do this viruses work? When HIV, okay, let's talk about the structure of virus. What does the structure of virus look like? What are the, okay, it has RNA, okay, RNA or DNA, and the protein coat. So there are two main structures. We are going to include these two. So when HIV is going to attack the white blood cell, it leaves the coat outside, and only uh, the which part, the DNA and RNA part, it enters the cell, or you can say the white blood cell. Okay, now because it is DNA or RNA, it becomes part of the nucleus. Now your nucleus is viral nucleus, not your nucleus. It is going to control the nucleus, and when that cell divides, it automatically contains the DNA, which is basically is the viral DNA, because it has copies of viral DNA. Yes, yes. That's why the effectiveness of white blood cell is lost, because it's no longer white blood cell. Okay, so this is HIV. It leaves a coat outside, only the DNA moves inside, and when it attacked it, it moves its DNA inside, it multiplies, and then further on the copies are produced. Okay, now when the copies produce, for example, when the copies are produced, what's going to happen? These copies are then going to exit out of the cell. Just 1 minute, I'll give you another image. Okay, this red one is the viral DNA. Okay, it enters the cell. Where is number one? Here. There is a fusion of HIV to the host cell. Then its RNA is going to get inside. It gets part of your DNA, make copies. They are new viral RNA, and they are released out of the cell, and they are going to attack the next cells. Okay, so if you look at this yellow part, it's becoming part of the normal DNA. Done? Though you don't need to understand the whole process, I'm just giving you an overview that this is how it attacks it. So we say there, because there was one question in the past, so that's why I'm telling you. So how do you say it? How do they act? They attack on the viral cell, they take control of the nucleus, or you can say the DNA of the host cell, and make copies of it, and then further reproduce. Okay. Okay, so the next part is we are done with viruses. Okay, how can we control HIV? Okay, how does it spread? First of all, what is the main cause of like how do we spread? Okay, it is an STI basically, the sexually transmitted disease. So, first of all, number of partners or whatever, because it's common, very common. They're limited. Okay, then protection. Okay, and then we need to be really careful while, because there is no cure yet. It can be delayed, but there is no cure yet. Okay, uh, because we believe that this virus is very smart and it can change the sequence. When one medicine is produced against that sequence, it may change its sequence again, and that medicine won't be effective. So it's not curable yet. Though there are so many researchers on it, scientists are trying really hard, but this virus is really smart. Okay, so we should be very careful while blood transfusion. Exactly. There was one case which I actually heard, and it's a real one. There are others, maybe there are others as well, but I've heard about this one, that there was an accident at a place, and there is one there was one person who had HIV, because there was an accident of a bus or a car. So the other persons who got injured, they also got HIV later. They show effects of AIDS, and so it is transmitted through accidents as well. So there should be really, really good uh, protection. We should have a good protection of our body all the time, so that the blood cannot be transfused. Okay. Okay, and then there should be awareness program, because in the start it spread really rapidly because people weren't aware of this disease. Now we have lots of awareness now, but in earlier days there was no awareness, so it spread really quickly, and it started with the monkey through some tribe, and it, it is not curable, and the most horrible one so far. Okay, so our next would be cholera.